There's an old phrase that they used to use here. The phrase is, everybody reads the Gazette. My name is Greg Little. I'm the editor and co-owner of the Mariposa Gazette, and I co-own it with my wife, Nicole.
I'm Nicole W. Little. I'm the publisher and president of the newspaper.
Nicole is responsible for everything.
I'm the boss at home and at work.
And
I'm not going to lie.
I want to take that though, because there are times we have to make a decision on something, and she makes it.
And I'm not afraid to tell him he's wrong.
Yeah.
They bring the papers in Wednesdays. We still use a 1920s labeling thing.
This is the 100-year edition from 1854 to 1954. This is from 1865. It's got the Lincoln assassination in it.
It's the oldest weekly newspaper in the state of California. So right now, what do you have that has to go? We have 2 full-time reporters and myself, and then we have another reporter in Eastern Madera County. All right, so let's do animal control on A11. Gail Dreyfus in for sure. And the blind goat. I've got 7 elements already for the front page. Blind goat I have on my list, hoping I can get it in. Because of a small newspaper, everybody does everything. That's how it is. You answer the phones, you take classified, you do all that stuff.
If we could have a little bit more staff, that would be great and helpful, but we're only once a week, so. And we have great employees too. Did you hear me? Great employees. This is Discover Mariposa County, and it just highlights things to do in Mariposa County and Eastern Madera County.
Advertising is everything. That's what funds this place. We added 4 special editions since we bought the paper. It's a dual thing. You want advertising and you want to serve the community. We're a small county, population-wise, 17,000, but we get 2 million visitors a year. Half of our county is Yosemite National Park. So it's a really unique place.
Sports are huge here in Mariposa. They're definitely into it. When I go to the games, typically people know who I am. A lot of times I don't know who they are, and they approach me and they know my name already, and they come and make an effort to say hi. So they love seeing their kids in the papers.
A lot of newspapers have gone away from that now. If your kid's on the honor roll, there's a picture of them in the play at school, they cut that out and hang it on the refrigerator. That's where the term refrigerator journalism comes in. That's one of the things we have instilled in this is local, local, local. How's it going?
Good.
Good? Y'all ready?
I think so.
That's
yeah,
great.
It looks like it.
Oh, good job!
Yay!
Good to see you.
And I'm glad you liked it, because I was like, well, he hasn't said anything, so we must like it. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
All right, later. Thank you, guys.
Greg had been let go. And I remember coming home from work one day. He was like, hey, check out this ad I saw.
It said, need somebody to come work for us with the possibility of buying the newspaper. I was to the point where I was ready to leave journalism because I've seen what the corporate mentality has done to newspapers, which was hard for me. I love this business. We drove from Idaho to here in end of February 2016, and a month later we moved here.
Everyone thought we were crazy. They did.
And they still do. And they may have a point.
This goat, I'm sorry, this baby goat is adorable. I don't know.
Adam made it. Adam the blind goat. This week, there are 2 stories about the DA, the follow-up. Just 2 weeks ago, we got a tip from a guy who said he was selling drugs for over a 2-year period to our sitting DA. We made a decision to go to law enforcement. The sitting DA resigned 3 days later. It's probably right there with the biggest stories we've done since we've been in Mariposa. We have a story about a development up in Lake Don Pedro, a meeting that Madison went to in North County. Had an audit story, pretty important story that I got in. And you have your blind goat. All for $2. Not bad. Not bad. This was last year, the French fire. If you look close, that's the high school. So that's, in this business, that becomes your life. I mean, that was our lives for the next month, trying to get the word out. Here's this, here's that, here's what you can do. Here's where you can get assistance, and we just dedicated ourselves to that. It was frightening. So, but again, we jumped in and gave people, only a couple homes were lost in that fire. We thought it was going to destroy the town. Our goal here is to keep journalism alive. We can make a difference for people. That's why we're here today.